Hey everybody, I just wanted to say that this vloggy style video is a little long. However, also hopefully you'll enjoy it. But I want to apologize. There is background noise on a few of the clips, and I'm sorry about that. I will try to do better. Just want to say that. Okay, enjoy the video. Bye. Hey guys, it is Sunday, and it is October 9th. And I finished a koala bear. Alright, so this is a paper pattern that I got off of Etsy. I will link it. I don't know why I keep buying koala bear patterns. But yeah, I think I got enough now. I have so many in books. And then I got at least 2 to 3 on Etsy or RAVELRY. So I think I got enough. Anyway, this yarn is very much like Pipsqueak, but I don't think it's Pipsqueak. I think this yarn is actually a big twist, and I've had it for a long time, and I have really wanted to use it for an amigurumi, but as you guys know, this yarn is really hard to work with. Hold on. So yeah, this yarn, I purchased it a while ago. I've been wanting to make an ami with it. It's super soft, and you know, it's just fun to have a plushie, right? And you see these eyes? I got these on AliExpress. It's the kind where you put the disc behind it, and these were like a holographic rainbow, and I just went with this purpley pink color. I really like how it turned out. I used that metallic red heart metallic and black that I held double, and still the nose from the pattern was going to be round, and I didn't want a round nose, so I kind of made something up. Then I just felt like he didn't have a neck, so I put some the leftover that I still had left of the baby snuggles from Loops and Threads in the colorway Pinky Peach, and that's a little bit of the parfait yarn in the pink colorway. And yeah, and so how do you work with this? Well, I held this together with Lion Brand Pound of Love, and you can't hardly see the Pound of Love. However, it helps you to be able to feel your stitches and to see them to a degree. So that is, you know, there was a tag going around, and one of the questions was, how do you work with fuzzy yarns? And definitely, if you're gonna work with it, you absolutely have to hold. I tried to do it. I was just determined that I wanted to do it without having to hold it together, but I just could not find those stitches. So holding it together is what worked. So he came out really good. I really like him, and yeah, so I'll probably make this one again, but just with the parfait or blanket yarn straight up. Okay, so that I finished. I started it on Saturday. It is finished as of 9:30 p.m. Sunday. Okay, so this is the beginning of a new week of crochet as I prepare for this upcoming market. So I do think though that I'm gonna have a pattern of the week, and let me just show you. Hold on. So this guy is going to be the pattern of the week. I've already made, this is the second one. I did show you the first one that I made when I uploaded the last video, which was last week's bloggy style video. But this fella is this was pretty much, I still have some of this yarn. However, I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but I'm probably going to put it together. I can make a scrappy octo with it, because I got a little bit of white, I got a little bit of Pinky Peach, and I have a little bit of this. And I paired it with this baby, Bernat Blanket Baby. I forgot the colorway, but it's the sparkly one. I think you can see some of those. Yeah, you can see the sparkles if you look by my hand. You could see it. So let me see if I can darken this area up a little. But yeah, if you look by my hand, you can see the sparkles. So yeah, this one is smaller than the other one, and that is because this one is completely following the pattern. The other one, I wanted it to be bigger, so I did an extra increase on that one, and so it came out bigger. But I love these two yarns together. They really worked out well, and I just decided to put on some orange glittery eyes on this one. And yeah, I like how that turned out. These safety eyes are the ones where they're not domed, and I cannot use the back, so I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know how anybody can use the backs, and I didn't read the reviews on these safety eyes. I just bought them, and it's only like 2 reviews, and one of them is exactly what I'm saying. The lady is like, I cannot use these backs, and so anyway, we'll see. We're going to try to get a pair of pliers that might work. But anyway, that's it for today. And I will see you guys in the next clip. Happy new week. Happy Sunday. Bye, guys. Good morning, guys. It's Monday. I want it to be Tuesday. Not really. But I want it to be Friday. Anyway, it is October, I believe it's October 10th today. Yeah, today is October 10th, and I actually didn't have any craft market whips. Everything that I had worked on, I had finished, and so this morning I was free to choose what I was gonna work on, and so I decided that I want to make at least one of these, and I'm going to show you in a second, projects for the fair, and not for the craft show. Okay, so I'm working with this book that I got a while ago, and I actually want to make this guy. This guy's name is Raspberry, or this girl, and I'll tell you what it says. Let yourself fall under the spell of Raspberry's wistful gaze. After much discussion with my children, we still cannot agree on the nature of this character. To some, Raspberry is a lamb. To others, a droopy-eared bunny, or perhaps a puppy. The final decision will rest with the owner of this lovable, cuddly toy. And so I just thought, what a great, like, you just decide what you want this thing to be. So you guys let me know in the comments, what do you see Raspberry as? This book is Sweet Crochet by Sandra DeVries. And yeah, so let me know what you think Raspberry is. Now, when I first picked up this book, what I thought I would attempt out of here is this, but I decided against it. I'd rather make a character, but I like this little village. And I was thinking with this, you could kind of make that into a Christmas theme if you pick different colors. But I really like that. And it's also kind of a primitive looking pattern, and I seem to be drawn to those. But this is hilarious. Look, sushi. And these projects, these sushi, they're little, but it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work, even though they're little. So, and then the other things that are mini trio, which these are cute. They look simple and easy, but they have felt faces. And I just realized they don't have any arms. They're sort of like that. I made these bunnies and bears. A lot of us have made them with no arms. Just legs. But yeah, this is a cute one as well. But with Raspberry, I believe she's using a lot of these European. This is a European book. I believe European author. Yeah. She's using cotton crochet thread. Wow, these are small. Like, she's using cotton crochet thread number 3. I am using a bulky weight yarn number. I'm using Bernat Softy Chunky in the colorway Natural. So this is what I'm using. So she's going to be kind of big. I was going to use this But I feel like it's gonna be too thin, because even though this is Barcelona, and Barcelona is supposedly a bulky number 5, but I feel like it's gonna be too thin. So I think I'm gonna go and get some, I'm gonna end up finding a couple of balls in my stash of Charisma and use that. So yep, that's what I'm working on this morning. I've done all the increases on the head, and I'm just going round and round for 5 rows, and then we'll decrease and we'll be done. And this time I think I'm going to be brave and actually put the blush on the face. I just think I'm going to mess it up. So I never do it. I'm using a eye hook. Just trying to get the stitches as tight as I can. This yarn is, yeah, this is actually saying it's a number 6 bulky. Okay, we'll figure out what we're gonna use for the body. 100% acrylic. You get 108 yards in this ball, and they recommend a size L or 8mm. So I'm using 5.5, and so it's gonna be quite just much tighter because I'm using it, and I'm trying to yarn under a bit, but yeah, instead of doing the yarn over, that's what I'm trying to do. But see, sometimes I end up splitting the yarn. Anyway, what are you guys working on today? This is the beginning of the work week, so it's almost time for me to just stop crocheting and go ahead and get ready. But the fact that I wake up early in the morning does give me a little bit of extra crochet time, and I've been getting a lot done crochet wise. I think what I'm going to do is at some point after this week, I'm going to do an inventory check and decide if it's time to really stop with the crochet and then start tagging things. And really, I don't want to be at the last minute getting ready for this thing. So I want to, prep as much as I can, have as many things to sell as I can, and no matter what, I'm gonna go with what I have. And then at some point I'm gonna stop making, and I'm gonna go ahead and start to tag things and check the inventory and just get ready. So I really think that a lot of that is gonna start after this. Will be my last week of just full on making. So I think, I just wanted to get this one started. However, I think I'm gonna make a bunch of octos. In fact, I almost started with an octo this morning, but I decided to go for this because I've been wanting to make it. All right, I'll see you guys in the next clip. I frogged it. Didn't look right, so I frogged it. Back to the drawing board. Not that great at faces or ears. All right, guys, today is Tuesday. It is October 11th, I believe. And so I've been working with this one ball of yarn the last day or so. And this is that, I forgot the name of it, but I'll show you later. This is blanket yarn, but it's the one that they had come out with for a little while, and it was for pet. It was for your pet. So whereas blanket yarn is a number 6, this is actually a number 5, and I didn't get very many of these, but I still had this. I had made one of the gnomes earlier this year for the spring yarn and YouTube hop, when I made like 4 or 5 gnomes. I had used this for one of them, okay? But this piece is going to be a puppy lovey. And so that's the head, and this is the body, and there's a couple more tweaks I need to do to put that together. And then I put together I made all the pieces for another koala. It's the same pattern. So this is the body, these are the arms. Here is the head, and then we have the ears. So it's the same pattern as the koala that I made with that fuzzy plushy yarn that you saw earlier in this video. And then what I was gonna do is just make a couple of things where I put together all the parts, and then I'm gonna have an assembly day. So right now these two just need to be assembled. And then, but then I still have some of this color yarn left, so I wanted to use as much as possible. So I did go ahead and finish a OCTO. And yeah, the funnest part of this OCTO is the tentacles. So I enjoy this pattern quite a bit. So we're gonna make a lot of these for the craft fair. So so this is gonna be the third OCTO for the week. So that is definitely one of the patterns of the week. Second koala of the week, and you'll see it all put together later. And this is the first of these loveys, but I do have a plan to make another one of these once I get this put together. So yeah, I'm looking forward to, and the next one I make is going to actually be with the regular number 6 blanket yarn. All right, so that's it for today, and yeah, we'll have an assembly day and we'll put all this stuff together. But for now, this is a finish. And I will tell you that I used those backs that came with this. Now, I do not have any pliers yet, so I'll try to get some so I can see if that will help me. But I sort of jimmy rigged these and made them work. I'll tell you what I did later, but yeah. All right, okay, bye.
Personal dating experiences. Think about it. I've never written about myself before, so I am putting myself out there, and I'm giving my readers something totally fresh and new. And
man, I gotta get better at faces.
What are you thinking?
And you know, I don't know why, as many complicated things as I make, I have such a hard time just going back and forth. So I was making this part of the lovey for the blue one. Look how cute. And I got a whole like crochet mess right there, but anyway. Look, what was I saying? Oh, and I like noticed that it was just going wider and wider and wider. Good gracious, I had to rip it back. So that's why you see all of that yarn, and we're working our way back up. Okay, so thank goodness I did not use this. I was going to put this into a scrappy OCTO, and I'm so glad I didn't, because I didn't remember that I needed some more of this to finish this little lovey. So thank goodness I did not use this last nugget yet. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish up this little puppy lovey. Okay. Alright, so I decided to just finish off the things that are currently made, and that's these two puppy loveys. Hold on, guys, I'm gonna try and tell you. Okay, so this is the pattern, the cute and cuddly. Oh, I keep calling them puppies, but they're bears. It is the cute and cuddly baby bear lovey, and it is by Cindy's Crochet Keepsakes, and there is her blog. This is a paid-for pattern. If you are interested, I did purchase this one, I believe, on Etsy. One of those things where you're scrolling through Instagram, and I saw them, and they were so cute, and I just really wanted that pattern, so here you go. So here they are, very cute, 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 and super simple to make. So yeah, I'm going to make at least one more of these, and then I think that'll probably be it. Just one more, and I think I'm gonna do it in like a terracotta color. Okay. Now I'm gonna go off and figure out what to do with the rest of the blue. I have pretty much used up all of that turquoise. I have a little nugget left that will go into a scrappy octo. All right, bye. All right, guys, I just wanted to show you the backs that came with this set. So this is what they look like. And then the shank of the eye is like that. So you literally have to get that safety eye at least past this first, what do you call this? The threading part or whatever. You gotta get it to go past that, and then it'll lock in place. Well, these are just about impossible. At least for me. Maybe if I was a bodybuilder and I had a whole lot of upper body strength and they go on like this, you know, I mean, you could do it the other way, I guess, if it would work. Because I think, like, with the standard safety eyes, you can, when you have a bulky type of yarn, like the yarn I'm using right now, you can turn it upside down. And you should turn it upside down to push it down over the shank like that. So, you know, this will not go either way, not with the strength that I have. So, because this plastic, if it was more flexible, but it's pretty hard, and so there is no flexibility. Now, if you look at this one, this is not your standard either. I think they call these Y-shaped or Y-backs, because it's shaped like the letter Y. And these little cutouts allow this plastic to be more flexible so that there is some give when you start to push it down onto the shank, and it will snap right in place. These do not have that. And so what I did to make it work is it's sort of like in sewing, you know, when you sew something that is going to be around a curve, you put little tiny slits around it so that it would sort of smooth out that curve in the two pieces being sewn together. So this is what I did. I took this, which is a floral wire cutter, and I just made the most shallow cuts, very, very, very shallow, and that just, and I made like maybe 4 or 5 of them, and that gave this part here just enough flexibility that it would allow me to push it down over the shank and get it past that first section that it won't come back off. It just, yeah. And yeah, so yeah, there's just, it was not engineered very well, I just have to say. I mean, unless they have some kind of a tool, there's no video. I can't find anything on, even on YouTube about these, to see if somebody else maybe had a better idea. But yeah, so just check and see when you buy safety eyes. I would not get these. If I will never get these again, not this kind. These ones, I just ordered these off of Etsy from somebody, so it didn't come with the eyes, it's just the backs. All right, that's it. I just wanted to share that with you. Okay, guys, these are the safety eyes and noses I got on Amazon Prime Preview Day. And this was less than $11. It was like somewhere between $10.99 and $10.49. and it's actually still there today, but it's about $12.99. Regular price $16.99. So it came with a total of 180 pieces, but that does include the washers. But I think it was actually worth it, just because look at this one. This is a 30 millimeter eye. Okay, and then the next size down, I think it's this one, that's 24. And then, okay, I think this one is the 20. And, you know, it just goes all the way down to, I think, 12. So that's cool. But then look at these. Look at these big safety noses. And then the medium-sized safety nose. And then a smaller safety nose. Which I think this was a good deal. Now, the only thing I don't like is that each size only has one color disc. So the 30 millimeter, you can only make the blue eyes. I think this is the 24, and that's gold. This is, no, that's the 20. This is the 24, and it just goes down. So like these ones, only pink. And so I did go ahead and use them. Let me show you. I used the pink ones on this OCTO. And yeah, you know, I have ones that are a lot more vibrant, but for 20 bucks, I mean, $10 and something, this was a good deal. So yeah, it's not as glittery, especially in this light pink. But then here are, let me show you, I'm making this. Okay, this right here is the beginning of a hippo, and you can kind of see I used the gold 20 millimeter eyes on that one, and it was fine. And you can see that this one is using the sparkly blanket yarn. Anyway, yeah, I think this was a really good deal for the money that I paid. So like, that's pretty vibrant and beautiful. And I think the gold is good. Maybe the color choice that I have it on. But I love this blue, and I just love that big old eye. I mean, for 10 bucks, you got all of the $10.50, $10.99, something like that. Really good deal. And like I said, it's still $12.99 right now. So it's still a good deal even at $12.99. Because that box that I can't use the backs on, that was $14.99. And yeah, I like this one much, much better. I don't like it much better. The difference is that with the other box, the discs were in different colors for each size. So it worked out. All right, that's it. Bye. All right, guys, it is, let's see, what's today? The 13th is actually Jimin's birthday. Y'all know I love BTS, and Jimin is my favorite. Today is his birthday. Actually, his birthday is over in Korea, but anyway, I just thought I would throw that in there. This is where I stand. I know y'all know what this is. This is way bigger than I seriously was expecting. So we'll see how this goes. I mean, I'm just definitely going to put it in my booth, but I'm not giving it away. Like, I'm going to put a decent price on it, and hopefully I'll get a decent price, but it's coming along so cute. I will look up the pattern and mention that in the next clip, or I will add it to the description box below. But I just love how it's coming out. So you can see it next to the caboodle. So that's how big this dang thing is. But look at the details on the face. This is the most details I've ever done on a face. And I really like it. The pattern, when you look at it, it looks super simple, and it is, but she provides so many details, and it really, all these details is what gives the hippo personality. So I could add some teeth as well, and I might go back and do that, but for right now I've not done the teeth, and I thinking that she had the teeth as optional, so I may not do it. But yeah, I love how it's working up. And can you see that sparkle? Can you see it? Anyway, yeah, the yarn is sparkly and the eyes are glittery, and this is a boy. This is, I think the pattern is called Harry the Hippo. All right, I think we are going to wrap this video up because we got a lot of stuff going on the weekend, and there will be more things to record. So we're going to wrap this one up, and we'll just go over everything that I made this week. And this probably won't be finished, but well, it might be. Anyway, I'll show you all the things I finished for this week for the craft fair, and I do think it's going to be time to just wrap it on up with the making, get to the t-shirts, and then start tagging stuff. All right, see you in the next clip. All right, guys, I'm sitting in the cafeteria at my work, but I'm not working. We're here for an appointment, and I'm just waiting. And there was so much noise in the cafeteria, I decided to just voice this over. But this is a chubby little, chunky little whale that I made. And I got a lot done while I was sitting there. I ate breakfast, and I made this guy. And it was easy. This is a paid-for pattern. And it was super fun to make. So I used the, I think this is Hobie yarn. It's either Sweet Snuggles or Baby Snuggles. It's very similar to the same name as the same type of yarn that they have at Michael's, and I can't ever remember which is which. But used Pipsqueak at the bottom because I had some left over, and I have those pretty green safety eyes, which are the ones where the backs don't work. So I used one of those Y backs on this one. Yeah, it worked up pretty quickly, and I'm thoroughly enjoying that little pattern. I still have some time at this point to wait, so I will work on something else. Hey guys, let's wrap up this video, this vloggy style video. I'm just going to go through really quickly everything that I finished this week, some of which you have seen, some of which you have not because I finished it today. Started and finished today. All right, so let's start out with the koala bears. I believe this is a pattern by Rose and Lily Crochet. I should have looked up all the patterns. They will all be linked, okay? So sorry about that. I didn't look it up before I started this. And I really want to do this, wrap it up, and upload this video because we got so much going on with Rhinebeck West, Z's birthday. There's going to be much more footage, so I'm going to go ahead and get this video put out there, okay? So here we go. We finished this koala bear, which is so cute. And then we also finished this koala bear, same pattern. And finally, this koala bear, same pattern. So this is with the Bernat blanket yarn. They had come out with one just for your pets back in the day. So it's a number 5. And this is regular Bernat blanket. That is a number 6. So you see the size difference between the two. And then this one was 2 strands, a strand of worsted and a strand of the real plush yarn, which I think was a big twist, all put together. And her this little scarf thing is coming off, which I'm probably gonna take it off because it's not really secured on there. So that's the koalas that we got through. So that's 3 koalas. Then we did 2 baby bear loveys. I didn't get another one done, but I mean, I could still get another one done before the weekend is over. I want to make one in the terracotta colorway. They are so cute. I could totally see a little baby just dragging this thing around and loving it. It's perfect. And this one's smaller because, again, it was made in the number 5 blanket yarn. So those are those two. And I thought it was so cute because basically you just make the paws by tying the corners. So that was super cute. So 2 of those. And then the pattern of the week was the octos. So I think we have 5 octos at this point. So I showed one in the last video that was made in that baby snuggles or sweet snuggles. I can't remember which one it is called, but the one that's from Michael's in the peachy pink colorway. And then we made this one with the blanket yarn with the orange glittery eyes. And then this one with this yarn is from, this is the Bernat number 5 blanket yarn. That was, remember that Stitch to Win label? You remember that? It was like a contest, and that was a number 5, and it had a theme of being able to use it for like a doggy coat or something like that. But it was specifically marketed to use as something for your pet. And this is from this is some what is it? Hobby Lobby velvety yarn. I forgot what it's called. Adorable. And I forgot the colorway, and this is a scrappy one because we ran out of that. We just had a little bit left. So under the bottom, you see I used some parfait. And yeah, so that's how that one came out. And if you look at them together, you can compare the sizes of the two. So that's 3 and 4, no, 2 and 3. Here's number 4, octo, and they all are just a tad different because it just depends on where I was at. I may have done an extra increase or an extra row here and there, but that is the rest of that yarn, that number 5 blanket yarn. Okay, and then finally, the last one. This is yarn from Hobie, and it is either called Sweet Snuggles or Baby Snuggles. I just can't remember right now because one at Michael's is also something Snuggles. So one of them is Sweet Snuggles, one of it is Baby Snuggles, and I can't remember which. But this purple colorway is definitely a Hobie yarn with red glittery eyes, and yep, everything was made with that ball. And then so that is all the octos. And then finally I pulled off a chunky whale with the same yarn, and I used the pipsqueak at the bottom. So there's the chunky whale all done, and I'm gonna make more of these. But with this purple ball, even with those 2 projects, I still have this much left. So I am going to be making, I just got a new pattern, and you will see that in another video, what I'm going to make with this and another color. It's going to be Lakers themed. So, yep, you will see that shortly. That's what's left over. So that is all the completed things for the week, which was quite a bit. 4 octos. 3 koalas, 1 whale, and 2 loveys. That put me at 10. Let me see. 3 koalas, 4 octos, that's 7, plus a whale, that's 8, plus 2 loveys, that's 10. 10 items for the week, and that's awesome. All right, so 1 whip. You saw this already a little bit. I haven't done much else yet. We had a busy morning. And yeah, that is it. That is all. This one, hopefully, we'll get finished this weekend. That is the plan. And then, guys, it's going to be really time to start tagging things and just moving forward and getting ready for this thing and get the t-shirts done. So I think I have to stop crocheting and concentrate on the t-shirts and tagging and inventory just to see what I have. Because whatever I have, that's what I'm bringing. I'm not going to stress about, oh, I wish I had more. You know, I'm just going to go with what I got. All right. Anyway, I think that's it. That's all for this video. Thanks for joining me on this vloggy style video of my market prep as we get ready for this upcoming Christmas craft market. All right, guys, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.